had quite a morning so far. Before the show started, man, I even got up earlier than normal. I was way ahead of the game. And I go to my Starbucks this morning, my normal Starbucks, and I'm there at like 4 o'clock in the morning. They open at 4. I'm there at 4, and the lady says in the drive-thru, the barista, she goes, "I'm so sorry, but we're having technical difficulties, and I can't give you a coffee today." I'm like, okay. And she says, "But you can go to the Starbucks on 56 in Indian School, and they can help you." Now, at this point, I know that Starbucks. And as far as I know, that Starbucks doesn't open until much later. But this is a barista, and there's technical difficulties, so she must have already talked to people, in my opinion, and she's sending people to this other Starbucks that maybe something's happened. So I, quick on my toes, I'm pressed for time. I'm like, I go, "And they're open?" And she's like, "Yes." So I'm like, okay, I'm going to trust her, right? That's what I'm going to do.
Sure.
She's the barista. She's like, "I got technical difficulties. Go to this Starbucks."
Otherwise, why bring it up? She would just say, sorry, we're closed.
Which has happened in the past.
Right.
And I know that there's another Starbucks that's open that I've been to before when that's happened. It's a little bit longer drive, but she says, "Go to this Starbucks," which is closer. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go for it. And I even know the shortcut to this Starbucks. So I like haul ass to the Starbucks. And I drive by and I can see in the Starbucks, I see someone in there. I'm like, oh, maybe someone is, all right. So I pull up to the drive-thru. Drive-thru's dark. And I pull up like to the window and I see the person there working, like, you know, getting ready. They don't even acknowledge me at the drive-thru window. And I'm like, hello. And I'm like, they're not open, man. And I go to Safari and I search Starbucks. You know how it tells you if it's open?
Yeah.
It's just closed, open soon. And I'm like, man.
You're like, how soon?
I'm like, why? And I'm so angry at this barista that's sitting here. Like, I knew it. But I also thought she must have known something I didn't know, and that's why she's sitting me here, right? So I'm like, dang
I think
it.
the same thing.
So then I Google other Starbucks which are open, and there's this one that's pretty far away. Like, well, let me go to that one. So I haul ass to that one, and I get to that one, and it's closed. And I'm like, dang it!
That's 3 strikes.
That's 3 Starbucks in like no time at all.
So then the one Starbucks that I knew that was originally open that I normally go to when my Starbucks is closed, I drive to that one. Oh, no, that one's closed. That's the one that's closed. And I find out about another one. And then I go to this other one, and I'm stuck in traffic at that one. I pull up at that one, that's open, and there's trucks in front of me, trucks behind me. And now I'm looking and the show's about to start, and I'm like, oh, my God.
You're like,
oh,
stuck.
my God. And I got my drink, and
But you made it.
I made it, but I did do this, and I ran a legitimate red light.
On purpose or accident?
On purpose.
Oh,
I
no.
wouldn't have made it here in time. I was sitting there at a red light, and I was just frustrated because it was taking forever. And I looked, and it was safe, and I was like, I'm just going to go.
Oh, no, that's so risky.
So risky, and it was so thrilling.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably thrilling to run through that light.
Yeah, that race again, I bet your adrenaline's flying now. Like, you're ready to go.
I'm okay now, but then I thought, I'm pressed for time. I thought, someone's going to be downstairs to let me in so I can get in. Nobody was downstairs.
Nobody knew when you were going to get here, though.
I was texting with everybody. I was like, I'm going to be here at this time. I'm like, hey, play a song. I'll be whatever. And then I thought, someone will be here holding the elevator door for me so I can get in there. Nope. So I'm like waiting for the door. I'm waiting for the elevator.
Customer service is not your friend today.
Somebody will have my computer open so I can IM with everybody back there. Nope. Nothing. Okay. So
now let me ask you this. I thought at some point, someplace dropped off like a whole keg full of cold brew at your house so you didn't have to stop in the morning anywhere. Wasn't that happening?
Yeah, that did happen.
And then at some point you went back to the Starbucks.
I had the cold brew at my house this morning.
Oh, so this is number 2 coffee.
And doesn't Starbucks have order ahead? Like, couldn't you just save yourself a lot of time by doing that?
But they're not open. They had the technical difficulties.
Oh, could you not order ahead to the one that you were going to, the one that you got trapped in?
Well, I mean, if I did, I'd still be stuck in the drive-thru traffic.
Oh, like the dining area is not open
only
yet?
Only the drive-thrus are open.
Oh.
Only the drive-thrus are open. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was
Such a bummer.
quite a hectic little morning. Anyway, real quick, Kyle, did you happen to watch that show I texted you about?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Eh.
No, you didn't think? I know. First episode, I thought was hilarious.
Really? I don't. So it's Man versus Bee on Netflix, and it's Mr. Bean, and I've never really I've never really been able to get into his comedy because it's like all these series of unfortunate events, and I'm like, you know what? Just leave the door open. The bee will fly outside. It's sort of like almost frustrating to watch his comedy. So I watched 4 episodes of it, and I was like, I really tried. I really tried hard.
Okay, but I watched 4 episodes.
It wasn't for me because I felt like if I didn't give it a good try, Johnjay would be like, come on. So,
I'm only 3 episodes in.
yeah, no, I watched 4, and I was
I've
like,
never,
I got to turn this off.
So this Mr. Bean guy, I've never got into him ever. I've never seen one episode of his stuff, but I was interested to see how they're going to make a whole series about a guy that destroys a house because there's a bee in his house. And I feel like we've all been there where you have that bug that's bothering you.
Yeah.
Or you've been in bed and there's that bug, like you've been in bed, it's nighttime, you hear that. And they just take that to a whole new level. And the very beginning scenes, like I feel for this guy, the way things happen to him in the very beginning. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then it's just fun to watch after a while, in my opinion.
How do they make that a whole? It seems like a sketch.
The episodes
on
are
SNL.
12 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're really,
short.
really short, which is why I was able to watch 4 of them. But I'm like, just leave them in the microwave. Just move the cup. Put something heavy on the cup. Like, it's just so stupid.
The bug gets in the microwave, so you think he's going to turn it on, but then he's a nice guy. Like, my dad never killed a bug. But what he does then is unscrew the microwave from the wall and take it outside.
Okay.
So the house is slowly falling apart. All these things are falling apart. He goes to smash a window and the hammer slips out and it destroys a painting. And he goes, it's just all these little tiny things. It's like, I don't know how it's going to do. I don't know. Is it top 10 or anything
No.
yet? It's not. But it just came out yesterday. I just thought it was really cute and fun.